I should have known this. I should post it. I didn't know.
Every 10 or 15 years, a film is produced that is so overwhelming, so forceful in its impact, that it becomes deeply embedded in the mind.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
Appreciate your choosing our theater. And to make this experience more enjoyable for everyone, we hope you'll refrain from talking during the show. Enjoy the movie. Thank you.
Are we on the show?
Everyone thinks because
What
you're
happened?
a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. We have very active lifestyles. It's not all
We're just
wandering
running
the
the
countryside
intro. We'll be
aimlessly
on
or
in a few
scaring
seconds.
passing motorists.
Oh, I
We
see
all love
what
a good cup of
happened.
Joe. And there's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. Bold, robust, delicious. It's coffee that can wake the dead. With over a dozen different roasts and flavors, Deadly Grounds can satisfy the most finicky of coffee addicts. The aroma is so intoxicating. It It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds Coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
Hey, happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday?
Yes, it is Wednesday.
Yeah, it is Wednesday.
I thought I lost you.
My name's Leo.
I
I'm
don't
the
see
monkey
you
behind
anymore.
the
I
keyboard.
thought I lost you.
We
How
got
are
all-
you?
Doing
How
well,
can I see
doing
you?
well. Yeah. Benjamin, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good.
So-
Jeffrey.
I'm back.
Jeffrey. We
I
have
was
an
on
awesome.
a 2-week hiatus. Yeah. We have a great guest. So let's just get right into it. We have Bai Ling joining us tonight. I'm looking so forward to chatting
Woohoo!
with you. And you'll look stunning
Nice
as
chatting
ever.
with all of you. Thank you. Dressed for you guys, for your audience.
I love it. I love it.
So bunch of people watching. So if you have
Yeah.
comments, just post them in the
You,
or questions.
You
post them in
cut
the
right
comments.
by me, man. I had a great play on words for the intro and everything.
Sorry.
You know, but I'm gonna do it anyways because our
If
guest
you
tonight.
tell me I should post it, I didn't know.
That's
If
okay.
you tell me I should
because
post it, I didn't know. Okay.
it gets recorded, so I can send the link to you and you can actually share it
okay.
afterwards. So
Awesome.
our guest tonight has flown with the crow through the wild, wild west, around the red corner, and finally landing at Barbee Rehab. Not
Is
bad,
that funny?
Huh?
Not bad. I was
Not bad.
actually voted one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. Also,
That's
I was
right.
the first person from Asia, first woman actually on the cover of Playboy magazine. Hugh Hefner just wanted me. I said no, and he persuaded probably for 3 months to be on the cover.
Well,
So
if you
I
were on the
said no.
cover-
Then they said it's Then they said, to be honest with you, they said it's a Western guy's Bible. When you're 15, you're in bathroom looking at the Playboy magazine, learn about women. Is that true?
Well, my age, it was the Sears catalog.
Victoria's Secret.
I didn't know they had it in rock, Jeff.
Anyway, I was I'm in a legacy now. I'm proud I did it because I think in a way he's empower women. He's celebrate their beauty, their sexuality, the sensuality. I think it's very cultured thing I did. So I'm proud of that. So I did so many things. Like I'm from moon, I'm on earth, I'm a human, I'm a spirit, I'm a goddess, I'm everything. So therefore from TV, movie, I jump into all kinds of different projects like action, drama, comedy, and sci-fi, all of that. I feel like, in the entertainment business, I feel I'm very fortunate, very lucky. And I'm working all over the world, Europe, Asia, and American. I feel it's like an amusement park. It's fun, a lot of joy. It's nothing, it's serious, but it's more like a joy. So if you feel joy, your audience will feel joy. As it especially says about Barbee Rehab. It's kind of funny title, but it's kind of silly. But in a way, it's all of our childishness, mischievousness all in it. For me, just full of fun, full of craziness, full of joy. So much joy for my part. So it's nothing really serious, but somehow, especially after this pandemic, everybody's so locked down and so scared and so rigid in a way. If you watch the show, there are a lot of freedom, a lot of craziness, a lot of fun, a lot of, like you say, your show, you can talk about anything. In that show, it's like, I basically be me. I can do anything. I can be anything. So there's something fun about what do I do, my business, as an actress.
Well, Barbee Rehab was definitely a fun watch. We got a bunch of comments that came in, but a couple I just wanted to make sure we got to.
Yep.
Angela says, hello, Bai Ling. You look fantastic. You are the best.
Yes.
Keep up the outstanding work. And
wow.
had a very special one from Kitchen Gorilla. Says, hi, Bai Ling. Just wanted to say thank you again for saving me with your movie, The Lost Empire. Wish I could watch the interview, but work calls. And take care. And Kitchen Gorilla, you can definitely catch this after the fact. We have this on Facebook and YouTube, and also the podcast.
I kind of lost you. I didn't know what you're saying.
I
didn't hear you. Can you repeat?
Yeah. So Kitchen Gorilla says, "Hi, Bai Ling.
Okay.
Just wanted to say thank you again for saving me with your movie, The Lost Empire." The Lost
Lost
Empire.
Empire?
Yeah.
Is that am I hear correctly?
Yep.
Yep.
Right? I cannot hear you clearly. You lost like, oh, you see like a Lost Empire? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Maybe they can.
Yes.
Jeff, do you want to fill in for me? Maybe he can hear you better.
Yeah, he
Right.
was thanking you for saving him with the your portrayal in the movie of The Lost Empire. He must have really liked the
Aw.
movie. You touched his heart with that one, apparently.
Yeah, yes, I appreciate that. I play Goddess of Mercy, basically bring joy, bring life, bring magic to the earth with my character. It's Goddess of Mercy, so it's really powerful, really kind spirit. Oh, I'm really touched by that. I'm glad that I can help you save your life. Wow, that's something very powerful through what I do. And it's like we're all servants for the universe. Thank you. I'm glad I did that.
It's nice to make an impact.
Right.
Yeah, I have to say, I just love how spiritual you are. That's just amazing. It's refreshing. We do have the trailer for Barbee Rehab. I'm going to play that right now. And when we get back, Ben, do you want to pull up or mention where people can see it? But here we go.
Why the sound so bad? Can somebody say what you said? I couldn't hear it properly. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, now I can hear.
Can we get me on the straight jacket?
Hello?
I don't talk about the arrest.
So the virtual world sometimes doesn't work, right?
Dealing with addictions can be
sometimes
stressful.
just cut off.
Those Barbies are real.
Barbee Rehab on Holiday Barbie.
Here comes one now. Say goodbye to those Barbie dolls, lady. Give it up.
What the hell? Therapy in 5 minutes. And there will be no throwing of fecal matter.
All my friends out there, they're supposed to care about
Can you hear
me. Call me fat behind my back.
This is my 39th time in rehab.
We're still here.
I landed from the moon.
Can you hear me?
I know it's hard, but we have some really good drugs here to help you sleep.
These Barbies have real addictions.
Yes, we can
Wait
hear
a
you.
minute, tell Senator.
Sex.
I've been in and out of this place for a few years.
Hi, Ken. How's it going?
Stop! Okay, I am not your slave for sex.
Poor Ken has too much sex.
Did I want to get a boob job and have some ribs removed? I said no.
Now that is sick.
Infraction. I can't take it.
I'm upping your meds later, mister.
You know I'm not, like, gay, right? That's when I went all Britney Spears.
I'm just out of spinning. I'll give you some pills and smoke, and you'll be right to drink.
Holy moly.
Do I know addicts or do I know addicts?
I haven't looked like this in God knows when.
I heard they were sexy.
Absolutely fucking not. This is a Star Trek box. Get the fuck out of my box.
That
Hello?
scene made me. Sorry.
Wow.
Barbee Rehab comes out worldwide on Tubi beginning Friday, May 6th. It's a limited series, 7 episodes, I believe. And, Tubi's free, which is awesome. So everybody can hop on over there and check it out. And
I haven't watched it yet, so I saw part of myself there. It's funny. I remember what I did. We did so many weird things, so many the things you're not allowed to do, but my character do it. So much fun. It's like access your mischievous child side. You can do anything. It's like your show.
Right.
You know,
It looked like you guys just had a ball.
Oh my
that,
God, it's so crazy fun. Basically, I don't even talk to anybody. Just like it's camera on, I just do whatever I feel. I just running around the camera, just follow you. It's really, really crazy. I feel like I really run in the neighborhood. I don't know anybody, right? I really feel like you're alien, jump somewhere on Earth. You just do all of things. Suddenly the dog is barking at you. Suddenly somebody chasing after you. You're running on the street. You're doing all kinds of weird things. It's really, really, really spontaneously fun. For my character, it's a free spirit, like childlike, but there's a lot of secret, also a lot of wisdom. I say things are really wise for the character.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I watched. I was
really
able to get the screeners and pass them out to these gentlemen here so we could watch it, and I was entertained. I was really entertained. There was some really good one-liners in there, and you know.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the show, like Kensectomy. Like, who the heck thinks of that?
Like everybody confess their crime or their things to the camera. You know, it's like how you think. It's really like there's so many eyes, so many spirits, so many other format of camera, like now watching you. You know, what you're going to say, how you behave. It's almost like a reality show. Everybody's watching everybody, and you show the most truthful of you, but you don't know who's watching you, who's judging you. You're just being you. And you interact with all these crazy, you know, out of their mind people.
Well,
there was a lot going on. I mean, it was, there was one-liner after one-liner after one-liner.
Yes.
If you're not paying attention, you're going to miss a whole load of stuff.
You have to like not drinking when you watch it. You have to just take a cold shower, then just sit there, you know, watching, holding ice or something because it's hot, the show. Right? No pizza, no nothing.
Right?
And keep you hungry, grounded, holding ice, excited. Then you really enjoy the crazy ride. It's like, I want to share with you, I just did a movie on my own during this COVID called My Quarantine Romance with toilet paper. Oh my God, it's so crazy because I have no toilet paper. I asked people to come to exchange toilet paper with sex and love. It's just some craziness, same spirit of when you're locked down, you're losing your mind, you behave weird, but there's some humor, there's some like more entertaining in this kind of a state of mind, not so conscious, not so guarded, and you just be you, the free spirit of who we are.
Oh, wow.
Well, now, I know how a guy could have romance with a roll of toilet paper, but how can a woman?
You know, first time, oh my God, toilet paper is so sexy, they're soft. First time, I never talked to my fan. Right, I don't have toilet paper. I go everywhere, so no toilet paper. Then I start to talk to my fan. They say, "Oh, Bai Ling, talk to me." I say, "By the way," he said, "we want to meet you." I said, "It's COVID." He said, "We can meet you," but I said, "By the way, I can meet you, but do you have toilet paper?" You know, first time they meet me, it's giving me toilet paper 6 feet apart. They said, "We will never imagine I give you toilet paper." And somebody gave me toilet paper, making me drive 2 hours for one roll of toilet paper. I'm not exaggerating. I said, "Wow, toilet paper is so precious." So I write a song, and that's your toilet paper because I didn't love you enough. Now you're gone. So we don't treasure things that we have.
Wow.
It's funny, right? So funny.
Yeah.
Well,
so I made myself a director debut, directorial debut director. I made myself to be that. It's a feature film. I'm in post-production. So I just want to share with you. It's same kind of spirit, but it's different. It's locked in the room. So like we're virtually, right? You don't know these people. I start to online post, but also people are watching me. They're filming me in the house. I don't know. So man come in, exchange toilet paper. So much fun.
I want to see that.
I play Charlie Chaplin. I wrote 11 songs and music. Who as a director do music? Only Charlie Chaplin, right? I played him in that movie. It's when you go crazy, you become Charlie.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
you're a busy lady too. I mean, you got 7 movies in pre-production.
Yes, I just shooting back like I'm now. I was in New York, I was in Miami. I just come back like I'm shooting movie, different kind of role, comedy, drama, thriller, all different roles. So many lines I have to remember. It's so confusing, but I really, really enjoy tapping into different. I always say I have 8 little spirit in me running around. There's sexy one, mischievous one, smart one. They're all different, but they serve the purpose of different kind of role. I really feel like so blessed. You know, when I was working with George Lucas in Star Wars, right, in Sydney, because that movie is so big. He just every day is so comfortable. I said, George, how you do this? So complicated. Right? He said, well, for me, just fun. It's like amusement park. I think in his head, he see everything already. It's like playground. He just play with it. So when I watch them, I say, when I was doing my movie, I know exactly what he's saying. It's you already envision, you already know what you want. It's just there to play.
Right. You also worked with Oliver Stone and Spike Lee, right?
Yes, Oliver Stone is funny. He was at that time I was auditioning for Heaven on Earth, but because they have to cast the Vietnamese girl, they were holding me to the last minute, either me or Vietnamese girl, but you have to be authentic to Vietnamese. So I lost role, but he cast me in Nixon. Is that funny? I played the interpreter between Nixon and Chairman, China's biggest leader, right? Without speaking English, the interpreter for two powerful words leader did not speak English. That's funny. I memorized all these lines. Then he said, I couldn't pronounce millions. I said, millions. He said, Bai Ling, if you do not pronounce right millions, I'm going to dub you. I said, no. Every day I was saying millions. It's ironic then how you can, in that environment, I'm interpreting the most serious meeting. I don't speak English. That's funny, right? But I was playing the role. So Oliver Stone always say, he said, my actor don't thank me. I thank Oliver Stone. They don't talk about, I cast them and do that. But I'm so glad I worked with even Hugh Hefner, Oliver Stone, Spike Lee. Well, she hate me. So he just think like I'm so sexy. Spike Lee always make you nervous on set. Everybody's like a tiptoe, scared. One time we were like a rush in the sunset, right? I have an idea about my role. I want to say, but nobody can say anything. Finally, I said, Spike, I want to say something. Of course, if you don't want me to say something, I don't. He said, say it. I said it. I said what I want. He said, do it. See, the good director always don't be afraid to give your idea. They're confident. They'll take your idea if it's good. So I always do that. I contribute my own ideas. Like George Lucas, right? When we're ready, I say, George, what do you want me to do? He said, Bai, do whatever you want. Can you believe it? I said, wow, how cool is that? He said, I hire you. It's your job, right? So they're not confident in themselves, in me. So I feel like so empowered in that way. And I'm so grateful worked with all these brilliant artists in Hollywood.
That's amazing. It's you would think that more directors would want to do that because the actors and actresses, you're perfectionists of your craft, and there's so many directors that say, I want it in my vision, but they need to also rely on the actor or actress, because you've read the role, you know your part, and you have something in your head that you want to get on the screen.
And also, I'm a woman. The part is me. Most of the directors are men. They're from their perspective. You don't know the emotion. If you give the freedom, ultimately you're the director, but we gave you the blood, the emotion, the juice, as the character. But I'm glad, though, I think if you're confident, if you do your research, you know your role, you present it. Most of the director, I hope they're all smart, will take your idea. It's oftentimes how you present yourself. Like the time about Asian, people like look down Asian, like I never was looked down. Everywhere I go, people love me, give me love, give me kindness, praise me. So I didn't face a lot of those racism. I think it's like how you present yourself truthfully.
Right.
If you're
I agree with that.
right,
Yep.
if you're already think, oh, you're gonna judge me, then you give the energy, they're gonna judge you. If I'm just somewhat happy, it's joy. I give you love and happy openness. Who's gonna judge you? Doesn't matter what you look like, right?
Good point.
I love that, actually.
Yeah,
I do.
Point.
I really do think we have the power can basically shape the world and give the energy and get things or shape the good energy that the thing you wanted by how you present yourself.
Yeah, the attitude that you put out
Yes.
is the attitude that you'll get back.
Yes,
Right.
yes, totally, yes. If you want to love, give love. If you want to joy, watch Barbee Rehab.
Coming out
Right?
May 6th on Tubi.
Very good,
Right?
very good. I like the way she did that.
Woohoo!
Great.
I do want to say something though, because you
Yes.
had talked about this new movie that you've just did that you made your director directorial debut.
Directorial debut. Yes.
And you actually said that you wrote the music to it as well.
Yes.
And I want to bring up a point that your father himself was also a musician, correct?
Wow, yes. My father teaches composition, which I learned to play violin. Like every day, like after school, I practice 2 hours. I play pipa, which is like this 5,000 years of instrument. I play professionally. So if I'm not an actress, I'll be like a rock star. I love dancing. I think music is magic because a different language, very highest format of art, because you don't see, you just hear, then you understand its power and its meaning. It's something very, very beautiful. Yeah, thank you for picking that up.
Right.
I think because of that, gave you freedom.
Right.
So
right.
you're the Kung Pao chicken queen, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, so fun. Every character in my movie, pasta, duck, and vodka, and it's all meatball. It's all this mischievous cartoon character name. If you go to my social media, I am Bai Ling. I post some posters. Oh, I haven't posted this one, which I will. All these cartoon characters bring huge toilet paper trying to see me. It's really funny. It's a comedy, but it's really a love story. It's a, what you're so searching for. What you do when you're in a extreme loneliness. What do you do when you're about to losing your mind? And I get up like 5:30 to get Starbucks for all my crew members because I don't have money, right? My fan said, they said, Bai Ling, you don't have money, you don't have script. How you make this movie? Steven Spielberg wouldn't do. My answer was, I said, because I am Bai Ling, because I have universe behind me. Seriously, I did not know. If you ask me to do today, I would not. I don't know where this passion from. It's almost I'm like magically drawn by universe take me. I'm writing, I'm casting, I'm an art director, I'm a makeup, I'm the craft service. I do everything. And I have to design everything. So like I'm basically conduct everything. I said, how did I do that? Everybody have question on me. So it's like each character. I have actually 23 characters. I did music, I did producing, I write, I direct, I'm starring this. It's like I have no time to do all of that. I did not know how did I do it, but I want to do this, encourage other people, the young filmmakers. I have no money. I spend all my money. I have to pay them, right? And my craft service, when my girlfriend come to see it, she said, wow, who finance look expensive? I said, that's the least I can do. I buy expensive, whatever I can. And a lot of people say, what's your distribution, all of it? I said, don't not ask me. You have to take one step at a time. When you take one step, the next step open. You open one door, next door open. When everything's ready, if I present to studio, they're still writing my script. I'll never get it made. You have to take a leap of faith because the faith is something you don't see, but you believe. I don't know, but I just keep doing. Now I'm in the end of finishing a feature film during this COVID time. Who can do that?
Right.
Wow.
I'm very excited because I know you will love it because it's just funny. It's a love story. I think if this go viral, I'll do Broadway show because I shot in one room. You could not tell it's one room. My post-production, like editor, right, sound editor, I said, what do you think? He said, Bai Ling, it's hilarious. It's a roller coaster. You can do 5 minutes roller coaster. How can you do 2 hours of that? It's so funny. It's a fast pace. So much information you don't even know. I think those kind of movies, like you need to rewatch many times. It's through humor. It's hilarious, funny, but ultimately it's like a deal with loneliness, looking for love, sex, relationship.
Wow. Now, when is that going to come out?
I don't know. I mean, color correcting almost finished. The baby will tell me where to go. I don't know. I'm just open to the universe.
So, are you doing any of the editing or
Yes, editing finished. Now it's like, oh my God, I never knew so much work. I'm working the midnight sound, dialogue, and all this Foley. I never know the words of Foley. All this footstep, all of that. Then color correcting, so much work. Basically, I'm doing everything myself. All the people are asking me questions. I have to have answer. I cried so much when we're shooting. Of course, there's always somebody give you a problem. I go out, cry, they come back, I will shoot again. And some actors, we said, I have no money, whatever deal we make. We were on set shooting. She was asking me for, okay, you have to pay me $1,000 before on camera. I said, oh my God. It's like people do that to me. I said, I don't have it. I wrote, she begged me to wrote a role for her. I did it. Then he asked money on the spot. and I just have 1 day to shoot. I said, why you do that? Because she knew she got me. How mean is that? You know, I cry. I said, oh, how am I going to do? How can I find a solution? But it's amazing because in the last scene of my movie, there's a party, right? I have like 12 people, a big party. I was so tired. I was last minute. I was texting my friend, all of that. Last minute, my cinematographer said, oh, Bai Ling, what I'm going to do? He doesn't know I said big party, people are going to come. But in my mind, I said, oh, I don't know how many, maybe 2 people show up. What am I going to do? Right? In the COVID, the high school, I said, I don't know. I said, I know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? It's amazing. Next day, they all showed up, dressed up. I say, it's really universe helping them. Finally show up. I tell my DP, put a camera here, do this and that. It's all happens spontaneously. I have to just deal with it. And sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. But I have to assure everybody everything's okay. But there's nothing really prepared. I just have to deal at that time. It's really, really hard. But I'm so glad I pull off. That means showed me that we have the potential. We don't even know.
Wow.
Well, when push comes to shove, you do what you got to do.
Right. When you push in there, you have to do it.
You know?
I really wish I had like just this much of your energy.
Well, you actually have. You just don't use it.
Oh, because I'm lazy. Is that what it is?
You think I don't have? You think I don't have? Let's watch Bai Ling. I'm just sitting here. No, because we're watching you. Let's dance. You're gonna dance. You're gonna do it. Let's dance.
And go dance.
Yes, go dance.
There you go, Jeff.
I'm just gonna dance day and night with my sober friend.
Jeremy says, good evening, gents. Bai Ling, it's an honor to have an opportunity to ask you questions. Jeremy, post them in the comments and we'll make sure I read them and get to them.
Maybe.
So I wanted to ask you about your music video that you did with Chris Isaac.
Oh wow.
Was that, how much fun did you have doing that? Or was it so different?
I didn't know who he was. I don't know anybody. I came from a communist country, right? Chris Isaac, who's that? Then he started to sing it. Everybody's doing this. I said, oh, you're a big singer or something? He keeps singing songs to me. It's weird. Just like, I'm a little bit ignorant because I offended a lot of people because I really don't know them. He said, Bai Ling is a big star. Why didn't you say? I said, oh, really? But I don't know. Even I did a Red Corner, Richard Gere. I'm sorry to say, I didn't really care about him. It's not that I don't care about him. I don't know him. Oh, I want to do the role. He always Bai Ling, go dinner. I said, no, study. Like I never, maybe they like him because I don't know who they are. I'm not all over them because I don't really know who they are. Right. So there's a purity to it as well. I'm in contact. Actually, I share you a little secret. I was in contact with a lot of big movie stars, rock stars, just somehow my world is just amazing. So I'm writing a book called My Outrageous Romance in Hollywood. So nobody know that because I think there's a reason for me to how to meet these people in a private way, how we get into interact with each other with those people, how they're like, all these movie stars, all of you know. So I said, wow, maybe I should write a book. That's what I'm doing actually when I have time.
So we'll look forward to that. So yes. all our viewers and listeners later on and people that come back to watch this later, you can check out all the crazy stuff and amazing stuff that Bai Ling's been part of in the show notes up above or down below. Right, Leo?
Yeah, up above, down below, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. You getting it, Ben? You getting it?
Yeah, somebody's got to try.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know I would post it. Have a lot of fans will come. And also I have a lot of Chinese fans too. Now the world is open. So everybody can watch the show or watch your show. Mm.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of what we do.
I know it is.
We actually right now we're on 15 platforms worldwide with the show.
Wow. What's it called?
Still Toking with.
Still Talking with Bai Ling, crazy one.
Yeah.
Kung Pao Chicken Queen. Kung Pao Chicken Queen. I think in art, right? Why I name her Kung Pao Chicken? Because every American knows Kung Pao Chicken, right? It's not the authentic Kung Pao Chicken, the dark color. I said, you have to have a humor. In anything, you have to have humor.
Right.
I'm as an Asian woman, I'm daring, have the braveness, craziness to play Charlie Chaplin. Who can tap into him? Because everybody knows him. How can you do that? but I'm like giving myself the most difficult task. I think that's fun of life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Leo.
Oh no, Jeremy asks, Bai, what is your most enjoyable experience in the movies?
Which movie? All movies?
Well, throughout your career, or could be a movie that you've seen. But I'm thinking he's talking about your career. What was one of your more enjoyable experiences?
Well, I think I was, you know, it's a very, my journey is like a very mystical. I'm like living many women or many people's journey. I come from communist country. I was in Tibet, in the People's Liberation Army when I was 14 for 3 years as a soldier. Mm-hmm. So then I was the first film, actually, The Crow. You know what happened to Brandon Lee. That was my first film. I did not speak English. Then that's something very mystical. I just did a big UK's big broadcast and talking about the experience, because before that I could not speak English. I could not even give an interview. So then the red corner, of course, you know, it's funny. I share you a little bit, maybe political. I'm not a politician. So when they flew me back for the last Clinton's White House dinner, I was in Malaysia shooting the Last Emperor you were talking about. So I flew there for one night. All these mega stars in Hollywood want to meet him, waiting for. He said, I don't want to meet anybody but Bai Ling. Clinton, I said, why me? Then I meet him. I was the only one chosen by him. He's so sincere looking. He said, Bai Ling, I learned China through your movie, Red Corner. Can you believe it? That's the corner I start opposite Richard Gere, which I got a little problem then at that time. So then when he was the first time visiting TM Square that Friday, and Larry King called me, asked me to be on his show. I said, I'm not going to be on your show. I'm not dissident. I love China. I don't want to be one of against anybody. I truly love the Chinese culture, Chinese people. So there's a lot of things that involve in my career, like the part I play, like the movie, and involved with the broader than just cinema. I think it's an amazing journey. I think my life journey should be another book or movie. So I'm just like a communist country girl become like cover Playboy Max. It's too far, right? How this happen? I just feel like it's all this gift. It's not I'm looking for, and people find me. I'm just, you know, there's one little wisdom I want to share with your fans about fear, I'm like anybody else have fear, right? We all have fear. But when you have fear, for example, we're going to cross this cliff, the river to another side of a mountain, right? This cliff, if you jump, you're going to die. Most of people have fear. They just take 10 years to walk around to cross. But for me, I have fear, but I'm going to jump. I might die, but I might survive. But because you have the spirit, just metaphor, to jump, I jump. Only because I jump, I discovered I have a magic wings. So I fly. See, that's the taking the danger or fear, challenge yourself in life. Oftentimes you don't know what's there, but if you're scared, you never do anything. But I'm there, I just go. Whatever I'm having fun, I do. But I discover many, many times I have these angels when protect me. I just feel like I'm so blessed in that way. I think when your heart is pure, you have faith, then this angel, this universe power will actually help you, support you.
Wow.
Okay. That's actually really, really cool. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I want to read your book. You've got to write a couple of books.
Yes.
You need to write a book about being spiritual, because
naturally spiritual, you know, because where to come from, it's appreciate life and moment. Like people ask me how old I am. I say I'm 26 years old. Let's just say I'm actually 1 year old. Every day, literally, we wake up, it's a new birth. It's my birthday. I open my window, I say, wow, it's sunny or rainy, the bird. Like, you have to keep innocent, keep simple. Like, our mind is computer, right? You have too much junk. Like, people ask me what happened, which year. I say, everything happened to me just yesterday. There's no year. My computer is super clean. In my head, it's empty. It's nothing. But when information comes, they run so fast because it's brand new. I don't need, whatever I live through, I don't need to remember them. It's past. We're meant to live the moment of journey. It's not for us to call this garbage or triumph to have in your life. That's why I still rent apartment, because whatever you own, they owns you too. I don't want that heaviness. People ask me, where's your home, right? It's California, China. I say, my home's wherever I am. Because who care about the house? It's the being wherever I am. So I'm that free. So when you're free, because all these houses is luggage, baggage, it's a heaviness in your life and crush your spirit. Because your house, your dog, you don't go travel. I don't want this. That's why I love romance. I love the moment of that pureness. When you become seriously, you become a wife and mother, you're a nanny. Every day you're cooking, you're cleaning, all of that. I don't want that. I wanted to be free to celebrate my life, my being of enjoy that moment of life and this lifetime as human being. Of course, people want different things, but just for me, I'm like every day like joyful child, enjoy life. I don't think people think, oh, what do you think you're 5 years, 10 years, where you're going to be? I say, if I knew it, I'm not going to be there because it's boring already. I want the moment. If you live this moment beautifully, what leads to next beautiful moment? It's true. That's how I live. I'm not worried because I'm an Asian woman, right? Asian actors have accent and everybody will worry. I never worry. I always have a job. I always get money. So because I never worry. When you worry something, your energy is already wrong. I think people say how I keep my figure. I don't do exercise, nothing. I eat desserts, all of that. I really do think my quote is choose healthy thoughts to think. We choose good food to eat, right? We want our body's food. But when your thoughts is dark, it's not healthy, you worry, then and your mind is your central station. There controls all your body. If you worry, everything, the food go everywhere, everything's wrong. But I eat everything because my system, trust me, the food is coming, I'm gonna digest. If I suddenly don't eat, they say, oh, they're worried, they start to say all the systems confused. So you have to keep it simple and gracious because our body is a genius machine, our mind. They will serve you, they'll work for you. You don't have to worry. So we're too much worried, take too much medicine, too much nutrition, all of that. We think we need it. It's like you're manipulated. You don't trust the magic of your universe, of this body. You trust your mind. But your body give up. You say, okay, you think better, you go for it. But I think the most things, you just have to be pure, living your brilliant life and trust.
Wow. Angela says, great outlook and wonderful advice. Rich says, wherever I may roam, I rest my head is home. That's nice as well. And Jeremy was asking, during COVID, what were some of your personal challenges?
Well, I cried a lot. Then and the mask, the toilet paper, of course, I already shared with you. I did not have toilet paper. I was taking shower, take poo-poo. I cut my t-shirt, my socks, swear to God. All I worry is toilet paper. I say, why you go out? I went to every store, even small store. There's no toilet paper. It's really, really sad. It's like, what am I going to do then? Toilet paper is so important. I have money. I couldn't buy it. You know, and it's just something like in life really is like little things you don't cherish. When you lost it, you miss it. It's like in a way, even a silly thing, but it's remind us the meaning of life. That's why I encourage and make this movie, because 12 o'clock, I'm outside in the Starbucks. I say, oh my God, only 12. How am I going to spend all this time? I got nothing to do. Right? So that's where I'm making the film. I have no intention. I have other film I want to make, but not this one. It just happened. I can't hire big star. By the way, there's a 2 big star want to in my movie, but they all drunk. Seriously, during the COVID, they couldn't show up, perform. So I can only cast people. I write for them. If they're funny, I write funny. If they're not funny, I write a situation funny. Basically, you have to just take control, take over. Trust you can do it. I cast a meeting outside Starbucks. I cast people, and 2 actors flew themselves on their own time to come to Los Angeles to be in my movie. I said, wow, I must have some great traction. So you just have to trust yourself, because I pay, but I only have so much money. I can't fly them. But whatever situation, whoever you can get, you just have to work with it. So, and that's a challenge and also blessing, because keep me busy, my mind not going crazy because I'm creating something. But in the meantime, it's really, really sad because, and also there's good things, because we always plan long. We don't spend our money. We think about the future, because COVID can make everybody think, wow, life is a moment. We're going to do this. We're going to spend money. We're going to say hello. So it's make us more about what's going on at this moment. I think that's the only good thing because we don't know what's going to happen because it's so scary. So it's enjoy that moment. I learned that for me, I'm always in the moment, but because of the movie, because of creation, the creativity in me, the passion driving me, so helped me tremendously during this COVID time.
Wow. It sounds to me like the faith and belief that you have in yourself is your driving force.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, when I was a child, I'm talking about, I was mute. You know, if I show you my back, right? Look at this, I'll show you. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So I just discovered I was this wild animal. You know, I adapted into this human form in this lifetime. I don't know how to behave. You know, I don't know what to do. When I was a child at home, I scared. Human beings scares me. My parents, they have a colleague come home and say, call auntie. I would just frozen. A teacher asked me a question. I'm frozen, but I feel this rich world inside of me, like this wild animal. But how am I going to express self? If I don't express myself, it's going to explode. So I found acting because I'm playing another role. In my mind, I'm tricking myself. It's not me because I'm scared, right? When I play another role, it's me. I trick myself. I can suddenly be me, or different kind of me. That's why I'm so good because I'm very honest. Whatever my performance, I give you my heart. So that's something I find a way to perform. I never learned acting. I'm one of the best in the world compared to anybody because I can play any role easily. Because I see there's another philosophy I learned because I don't have question. Therefore, I don't need an answer. I just trust myself. I just perform. When you say, how do I do this? How do I do it? You give all these questions and you search for answer. When I have no question, I just naturally know I'm a magic. I can do anything. So that's sort of a natural, my mindset is very childlike and I'm curious. I like to have fun, to challenge those impossibles because that's exciting, you know?
Right.
And I gave myself, like in my I am Bai Ling Instagram, I give cookies. I saved people's life. So the cookie I gave to myself is, when I'm thinking, I'm an idiot. When I'm not thinking, I'm a genius. That's me. Seriously, when I'm thinking, I get lost. I become stupid. Well, when I'm not thinking, I can do anything. I'm brilliant. Answer all the questions. So I think we all have that if you dare enough to trust that nature, that power, that wisdom, that brilliance, then you can actually live your life free.
Wow.
I came across this
hold on.
this line.
I just want to say something. We got about 4 minutes left.
Okay.
So I came across this line that I wanted to read. It says that you're memorable for light dresses that don't always necessarily cover your essentials.
Oh my God! You have to go to my Instagram. The Bild, you know, in Germany, the biggest newspaper. My friend sent me last night. I was in Miami Beach. Have this big, bikini. Big pictures, articles in their newspaper because I was a jury member in Berlin Film Festival. I made a big splash. It said Bai Ling naked. Well, I was not naked because I'm so small, right? The designer's clothes always big. In red carpet, I don't see it. My nipple jumped out. I don't see it. The photographer take pictures. I'm proud, but I said, oh my God. But then another thing is, when I'm dressed elegant, I don't see the picture. But when I'm like sexy, all the jumping out the picture everywhere. So you can't control. And I trust this reporter. They say, I go down a little bit, I go down. Then they say something, oh, my boobs come out. I don't know. You know, sometimes they trick you. And then I was in rehab with basically Dr. Tooth. I didn't know. I said, okay, I don't have this psychiatrist thing in China. I said, what is that? I said, if the nature asked me to go, there must be a reason. I must learn something, right? What is this a psychiatrist do? So I learned something, but I still cannot do, which I learned good things. I'm not drinking. I was drinking. I was in sauna room drinking alcohol. How dangerous is that? It's burning that you can have a heart attack. You drink. I said, no, it's something I have to stop. So that's a good thing I learned and he said, you can show off, have fun private, not showing up in public. I said, that's me, it's fun. The red carpet, everybody trying to have fun. Why cannot have fun? I'm also so daring about fashion. I basically fashion trendsetter. I'm so brave. I do all kinds of things that people actually J-Lo or even Sarah Miles or whatever. My friend told me they're copy or whatever, the dress I have. But I don't mind if we can encourage them. I just said that if you have the spirit, you have to go for it. I'm not a follower, I'm a leading because I'm brave. I'm not afraid of people going to judge me what I'm wearing. When I first come to red carpet after the red corner, they said, Bai Ling, what you wearing? I said, I'm wearing a jacket. They said, whose jacket? I said, what do you mean, whose jacket? Because I don't know what they're asking, the designer name. I said, what do you mean jacket? It's my jacket. I was so offended because I did not grow up with culture. I have no clue what they're asking, Right. I'm learning, but luckily I'm not slave to the designer's great, but I can wear anything I feel comfortable. So that's the freedom I have.
Well said.
Yeah.
Excellent. On that note, Leo.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap things up because we're gonna be doing another show in just a couple minutes here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Definitely check the show notes up above or down below, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. Check out Barbee Rehab, which comes out May 6th on Tubi. It's a limited series. It's definitely hilarious. Check it out. And Bai, where do you like people interacting with you on social media?
Come to I am Bai Ling Instagram, Real Bai Ling on Twitter, or I am Bai Ling Official Bai Ling on Facebook, and also 中文到那个微博，中国的微博可以找到我。So that's my Chinese side. It's social media so much work. Anyway, but I have fat-free, sugar-free cookies in my Instagram or my social media. So come visit me.
Awesome.
I want to thank all of you gentlemen here, spend this time with me. I'm just like a child to share how I feel. And this precious times between us, I always cherish that. Thank you for having me on your show. Hope your audience will love it.
You were awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jeffrey.
So, as far as us, just go to stilltoking.com. You'll find everything you need. No need for Google. Doesn't work anyway. Just go to stilltoking.com.
Benjamin.
So like Jeff said, stilltoking.com. You can find the episode of this, which will be up tomorrow. It'll also be up on IMDb. About 3 weeks from now, it'll be on all 19 podcasting platforms worldwide. We want to thank Bai Ling for taking time out and sharing everything that you didn't know about her, which is what this show is all about. To all our veterans and first responders, we want to thank you for doing what you do every day so people like us can do what we do. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Love. So come on.